overpriced versus underpriced in the second-hand club game in 2020. Let's talk about it. Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at a lovely Sandford Springs Golf Club. Considering the weather we had on the weekend, hope everyone had a good weekend. If you got any kind of golf in, well then you're a hero slash madman, because the weather was horrendous. Bag behind me, £140 spent on the contents. However, I've got a feeling you know where the majority of those funds actually went into. The Spider X putter, Adams Pro Mini Hybrid, and another head chucked in free of charge to go with it. Got me thinking, underpriced and overpriced clubs at the moment. Okay, so here they both are. I found these on Facebook Marketplace. I'll show you some of their ads now. The gentleman Gary, lovely fellow, we talked about golf. He actually mentioned he'd watched my videos as well in the past and said I hadn't been uploading for a while. I said, Gary, I upload 5 times a week, turn your notifications on. Lovely gent, and he did me a bit of a deal. 125 was advertised for the putter, 20 for the hybrid. I wasn't going to argue about that. He knocked a £5 off the putter, and again 120 for this putter. I'll show you what these are selling for on eBay at the moment. That's a good deal, but that's what I think they should be worth. 200 for that putter is obscene. £20, that is great. Not only that, he was a gent to chuck in an old hybrid head as well, Adams Pro, but obviously the shaft snap. Now for someone like myself that has the knowledge and obviously abundance of shafts, if you watch the channel for a while, that's brilliant. I can drill that out, put a new shaft in it, 30, 40 pounds, perfect. That again, Adams, £20. If you're looking for a Ping G crossover, if you're looking for tailor-made gapper low, if you're looking for a Callaway utility iron, whatever it might be, £20 for this is ideal. That is your fairway finder. And it got me thinking, these are selling for 180 to 220. I'll show you some of the listings at the moment in terms of sold, and these are just selling. Basically, you're paying £30 less for Dave down at your local golf course to play 6 months with this, and then give it back to you, and you pay $210 for it if it's in good condition. I mean, you see the prices on the right hand side. That's what this is selling for. And I'm not saying this is a bad putter by any stretch of the imagination. This putter is fantastic. I've had the Spider in the bag for a very long time. This thing looks clean, it looks high quality, and it performs. The best players in the world, arguably they're paid to play with it, but they're still knocking putts from all over the place when it comes to the TaylorMade Spider putter. Arguably the best club that TaylorMade produces, but £200, like 40 quid cheaper, 40 quid more, you can get this brand new, fitted for you at your local pro shop. Go and support your local pro. So that's why my argument is £20 for something that no one has any idea about, but potentially is going to help you find 4 more fairways around, or a putter that's not fitted for you, but you've seen the marketing, you've seen the guys, the best in the world, use it, so you're now paying 80% of the total value of this putter second hand, no warranty, anything else. I do think it's a bit silly. Now I know what you're all going to say, Simon, how can you possibly compare these two clubs? One's a 2-year-old putter and the other's a 10-year-old hybrid, in 2 completely different ball games, which I do understand, but it's the value versus performance algorithm I want to talk about. This Spider X putter, if it's £40 in 8 years time, that is a great buy, because it's a high quality performing putter, but it would have lost all the hype and the marketing surrounding it over time, just like the hybrid has. I'd love to come up with an app. Now I can't design an app because, well, I'm a golf coach, but I've got the idea and the knowledge of second-hand clubs. I'd love to have some kind of algorithm in this app that you type in a club that you're after, let's say hybrid, a budget, and it works out 4 things. Number 1, the price that that club came out at retail. Number 2, the year that it came out. 3, the performance, how good was it compared to the rest of its competition? Forgiveness, feel, you name it. And then number 4, more importantly, what can you get it in the present day? So you type in irons, ultra forgiveness, maximum budget, £100. It then pops out, ping G30, let's say in 6 years time, ping G30, irons, ultra forgiveness, here's the pros, here's the cons, here's where you can get it on Facebook, Gumtree or on eBay. That, in my eye, is a £1 million idea. If you have the knowledge or interest or power to potentially make that happen, because I've got the knowledge for it and potentially the audience as well, well, let's make it happen. Okay, it'd be rude not to give this a hit. As you can see, it's virtually, I mean, you can argue there's some driving irons on the market now that are probably a bit chunkier than this. So I'm excited to see how it feels and sounds, but as I say, if the ball goes anywhere in that direction for £20, well, you can't really go wrong. That was heavily out the toe, but it still went forward. It isn't the best hybrid, and to be honest, it's not going to be the most popular because it's designed for a very good player. Gary is a low handicap golfer. He can strike the golf ball, hence why he doesn't want a big chunky high floating massive hybrid that you see nowadays, because it's just going to go up and nowhere for his club head speed. The reason that Adams Pro Mini Rescue that I've got in the bag at the moment probably is the price it is, because if you invest time, effort, blood, sweat and tears into this game, you're probably going to allow yourself to invest a bit of money, club fit, everything else. The beginner wouldn't really be able to get on with this hybrid. Therefore, it's now in that catch-22 area that no one really needs it, wants it, or can buy it. Therefore, the price is the price. Is it a bad club? No. Does it do what it says on the tin? Yes. It's just finding that right person for it. Now, I only brought 2 clubs out for this review, and it's a hybrid and a putter, and from 150 I didn't fancy the Spider X, so we took the hybrid, and that's kind of what it's not designed for that, but it's designed for that kind of control shape. Anything with a small head in any terms, whether it's putter, irons, driver, the smaller the head, the more control and feel you're going to get over the ball. Less forgiveness, less height. That's what this Adams Pro Mini 2 Rescue is designed for. Links golf, flighting ones, punch shots at 150 because you've got the rest of the clubs in your bag. The Spider X, phenomenal putter. Tailor-made, as much as I do give them a bit of time and time again, if you throw enough stuff against the wall, some of it's going to stick. And they do come up year on year, every 3 years, with a club or line of clubs that do incredibly well. The Spider X, hence the Spider hasn't changed, let's be honest, for 8 years now, is because it's a phenomenal looking and performing putter. Spider putters, even 8 years old, are still going for like £120. Okay, it's because everyone just needs to get a golf club so they can go and play the game, but regardless of that factor, P790 that came out, phenomenal iron to fit with, gave phenomenal distance for the majority of people that picked it up, and it looked like a blade. They know how to market, they know how to make golf clubs. Yes, they do come up with some absolute rubbish, but it's because they spend so much time in their R&D department, so much time in turnover, brand, you name it, they're bound to hit the nail on the head. And this Spider X putter is definitely a nail on the head kind of club. Just depends whether you want to pay the price. Obviously my 150 yardage is a bit out with the hybrid at the moment, gone a bit long, but a nice little bump and run. I'm actually not too unhappy with the club choice from this range. Just got to get it well over that, and then well, just release this to the flag. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's perfect. Go on, hold it for the channel. Just needed a tiny bit more. Okay, Spider X coming out from a 12-foot right to left putt down the hill. There is something about a Spider putter that does fill you with a bit of confidence. It's like a cavity back iron that's not a cavity back iron. That's why, again, the P790 and TaylorMade do it so well. They make you feel like you've got a player's club when actual fact you haven't. If I misstrike this, if I hit it out the toe of the hill, it's going to give you the same feel, same sound, but it does look sexy underneath you. which is what we always want. Only I hit it. Okay guys, there you have it. There's my quick video on my thoughts in terms of like overpriced and underpriced clubs at the moment. I'm actually going to go and make a video now on the most overrated and underrated brands and clubs that you could be buying in 2020, i.e. they're good but they're way too expensive for their performance, or they're way undervalued in terms of price for their performance. And it's kind of a combination of all the videos I've made over the last 3 months just in one video, so it kind of gives you a guide to where to spend your money anyway. Guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like, subscribing if you are new, catch you guys there.